All right. Are we live? Yeah, okay. Thanks for telling me. Hi, everybody. We're under the September full moon. And tonight, this is the rituals for tonight. We've got, maybe 150 candles burning in front of me, plus our main ritual candle. We've got a couple of ritual buyers. We've got all the customers for the last 6 months printed out because I sent out a mailing telling everybody that I would include them in tonight's rituals. I've also got the most recent customer friends. Does everything seem okay technically?
Yep.
Okay. We've got everybody's wishes and prayers and everybody who wants to be included in things. We got everybody here. We wish everybody great blessings. We're going to include you in everything tonight. And again, all the candle purchasers, we've got your name and your desires in each one. It's a very exciting time at the Grandma Rosa Company. In 4 days, we're going to Jerusalem, to the Holy Lands. We're going to visit all the historical areas where Jesus Christ was born and lived his life, and where he taught his great lessons to humanity that clearly have survived the test of time. I've asked everybody there's no charge for this, of course. I've asked everyone to send in prayers. I sent out over 2,000 letters saying, send in your prayers, your hopes, your intentions. We will hand carry them with us. I've got a box upstairs of, I don't know how many, something like this size group of prayers that we will be bringing over, pictures, notes, and so forth. So it's a very exciting time at the Grandma Rosa Company. As is our custom, I have the ritual circles set up. I've already done a lot of preliminary work. I do preliminary work on myself, kind of reminding me and trying to empower myself to help to get better and better at empowering others. I grow myself so I can help others grow. Our rituals are created by me, but they're based on the science of mind, religious science, church. Ernest Holmes is the primary driving force behind this. It's part of the New Thought movement. And what we base it on is what we call his spiritual mind treatment. There are 5 basic steps to the spiritual mind treatment. The first one is recognition. We recognize that God is the creator of everything. We're indebted to the divine for the gift of our lives, and we recognize that. Secondly is unification. We recognize that we are all unified with each other because God is the creator of all of us, and the creator is always in his or her creation. So God is in all of us. God is in the fox cutting across the field behind the house. God is in the bird flying over the trees. God is in the trees. So everything in this earth is united by the fact that we have the same creator, and the creator is in all of us. Thirdly, the realization that the purpose of our rituals and our prayers this evening is a good purpose. And it is a good purpose. It is to bring you blessings. It is to help make you stronger. It is to help you rise above negative energy and blocks and anything that could be holding you down. And it's to bring you the good fortune that you desire. Fourth, and with the understanding that as we get good fortune, we help others with it. And that's why one of the reasons why we deserve it. The fourth step is gratitude. Gratitude is thanking God for our fantastic lives that we are blessed with. And the fifth step is release. And by release, I mean when you send in your requests for full moon ritual prayers, when you purchase candle burning, um, when you send in your Holy Land prayers, when you buy purchase products and so forth, it's a kind of prayer, it's a kind of intention, it's a kind of goal. And you're putting it out in the universe and you're putting your energy into it. And at some point, in the same manner, the farmer plants a seed and has done all that. There is a point where you do hang back a little bit and you've put it out into the universe, and now the sun and the rain comes and sort of waters that seed a little bit. We don't want to get anxious over that seed, shouting down at the ground, grow, grow, grow. To a certain extent, we got to let nature take its course. Same thing here. We're planting seeds in your mind, in my mind, and in the universe. To some extent, we kind of hang back, let the universe provide us with clues, suggestions. Listen to the little voice inside of you, the same voice that tells you when something feels right and when it feels wrong, and trust your instincts on that. This is all an exercise in seed planting and recognizing the signs going forward. All right. I have, if you ever do purchase rituals, we send you these instructions. For this evening, what I want to say is that I've done a lot of the preliminary work, the stove setup, the main candle. We're working with saints. We're working with angels. The saints that we like to work with are Mother Cabrini. Mother Cabrini built something like 67 orphanages in her life, and that is a cause that's near and dear to my heart. Mother Cabrini also is from Italy originally, and I'm of Italian descent, so I'm a little biased in selecting to work with Mother Cabrini. I also worked with Saint Martin. Saint Martin was the first black saint from the Americas, and then he went to Spain after. And because so many of our customers are African American, I like to work with the first African American or Western Hemisphere saint. We also work with angels and other sacred objects. Now, we recognize that God is. Well, before I go on, I want to say that we've. I forgot one step. We like to carve God in the candle. We like to anoint we like to anoint the candle. We like to anoint our forehead, which I do. I have a bunch of preliminary notes that are designed to build myself up, things I don't want to forget to tell you, and so forth. The biggest thing that I always say, and I can't stress it enough for my own life and for everyone else's, we need to work at surrounding ourselves with people who are further up, further advanced in reaching a goal that we want to reach. Again, we need to surround ourselves with people who are further advanced in reaching a goal that we want to reach. The number one thing that I hear over and over again is that there's a lot of jealousy around our customer friends, a lot of problems. You reflect most the people you're around the most. If you have a certain goal, the best thing to do is to surround yourself with people who have the same goal and or have achieved that goal already and or are achieving that goal. You'll reflect successful people who move their life in the direction you want to move. You'll you'll get out of the entrapment. I like to always remind people to be guided by knowledge, goodness, and courage. And what I mean by that is knowledge, be guided by knowledge, learn as much as you can about the topic you're studying, about your goal, about what you want to become, about who you want to be. That's knowledge. Goodness, have good intentions. Don't have too self-centered of intentions. Don't have, be guided by a certain amount of goodness. You never want to. Jesus said, be humble like the dove, but wise like the serpent, meaning if you're just too good, there are people that will take advantage of you. But your intentions ought to be good while you maintain wisdom, like I like to say, like a big cat. The serpent is a little scary. That's Jesus's exact quotes. But the lesson in that is be humble, be kind, be warm, but don't let your defenses down so much that people with bad intent can take advantage of you. All right, now I have herbs that when we do our prayers, we spread them, and then at the end, we release them out into the universe underneath the full moon. I have already gone out and looked at the full moon. I always like to do that at the very beginning. Okay, so we understand that God is the creator of all things, and we are of God. We are divinely created. We understand that we are unified with everything because God, the creator, is in all of its creation. Just like when you create something or when I create something, there's a part of me that's in the creation. We are unified because we all have the same creator and we all have God in us. Now we say a prayer. We'll say some prayers now, and what we'll pray for is we'll include everybody, all our great customer friends, 2,300 customers, all the people that wrote in with prayer intentions this month, all the people who have prayer intentions for the last 2 or 3 months, some of my special requests and so forth, recent customers, everybody is included. We pray for the following, for everyone who requested. Pray for financial blessings. Pray for luck blessings. We pray for better job, better career blessings. I need more herb. We pray for luck in all parts of our lives, including casino and including lottery. I must say a word about that because everybody wants to win. Folk spiritualism and gambling luck go hand in hand. Everybody wants to win. There's a long, long tradition of lucky charms and folk spiritualism. And I understand that with our customer friends. My main goal is to try to build you up in any way and every way I can, to encourage you, to support you, to give you good guidance at the right moment in your lives, guidance that you can pass on to your children and grandchildren. That's my main goal always, to help you attract blessings and send out a positive energy and attract good things back, to help you reach your potential in all areas of life. And dare I say, to help you be a winner in all parts of life. That is my main goal. But the marketplace always wants gambling luck, and we will do the best we can to support that because we want to support our customers in every way that we can. But we certainly want to say that I believe you have potential far more than games of chance. Winning in all parts of life. We're moving on to love and relationships. We say a prayer for people who are looking for a new love. We say a prayer for people who are in a relationship where they don't feel they're being treated right. Either the person is not monogamous or they're abusive in some way, and they're not creating an atmosphere. We want to create growth-oriented atmospheres in our relationships. We want to help strengthen relations, those who have asked for strengthening. We'd like people to be committed if they can. If it's a situation where someone can't commit, they've got something else going on the side, then I'd like to encourage you to find someone better and more suitable. We'd like to make you as irresistible and as attractive as possible. Everybody wants that. We'd like it if there's somebody who has devious and manipulative control over your loved one, we would certainly like them to go away and find a good relationship that's right for them as you develop your own relationship with your loved one. I'm getting there. I'm sprinkling the herb that will eventually be sprinkled under the full moon outside when we release. And with me while I get more herb. Okay, next up are health ritual for their loved ones. We pray for all those who name their loved one who's struggling with health problems. Lord, hear our prayer that people's health improve. Clearing ritual prayers. We pray for those who feel they're jinxed, who need a fresh start, or who need to clear blocks. We pray for those who feel they're cursed with what is often called a generational curse, meaning negativity is passed on from parent to child to the next child to the next, generational. I'm not even saying I believe in it. However, the concept is so prevalent that we'll say a prayer for those who feel that they're cursed with this. May you be released from this kind of I don't know, I don't want to say exactly, self-fulfillment. I mean, somebody does have that bad, terrible misfortune that gets passed on. I don't want to say that it's impossible, but may you be able to shift your thinking. May our rituals and spiritual support shift your thinking. Shift it just enough where you get off the negative trajectory and you get on a lucky roll. And you teach your children to be on a lucky roll. May we stop jealous people. If they're jealous, may they either find fulfillment or move elsewhere, not to hurt others, but just to move on and find fulfillment. They need a shift. Jealous people need a shift. I need shifts. You need shifts. Jealous people need shifts. Stop negative family and coworkers, even people in church. All right, personal growth. We say a prayer for power and personal growth, and that's my whole goal here. Say a prayer for people that are entitled to government benefits to get them. We say a prayer for people who are working and starting a business or keeping a business going to see growth. We say a prayer to help people find new jobs, new careers, new endeavors that are fulfilling and contributory to society. We say a prayer for court case. Anybody who's facing court case to reach their potential, to get the most favorable outcome they can, and to change their life if need be. We say a prayer for success with loved ones who are going to court case. And for all of those who wrote in special requests, special prayers, may you all be blessed with positive growth developments in your special requests. For those who we are burning candles for, may you all be blessed with your wishes to come true, for you to be emboldened and empowered to help make your wishes come true. And for all of us, the realization is to make a shift in our thinking and our energy, and so we attract new people and new things, and we move ever forward. All right, now there's a couple of people that we don't really do personalized rituals much anymore because we do the candle burning, but there are a couple of people that requested this evening, so we shall do it. Okay, here's a woman from North Carolina who's suffering from the horrible effects of a stroke. May she see recovery. May she see positive growth. May she see healing and improvement. Lord, hear our prayer. Here is a man, a reverend from Ohio, who has requested 3 prayers. Okay. He's got people that he mentions who are working against him, trying to hold him down, trying to make it where he's not successful. And may those people move on to something better and more fulfilling in their life. He has problems with people at work. And this has to do with winning it looks like a union election. Lord, hear our prayer that the good reverend moves in the direction that's right for him and for the betterment of his associations. We wish him success as he's growing himself. This is definitely a person who grows themselves. They're growing in their union, and they're growing as a spiritual worker, as a reverend. Lord, hear our prayer that this individual from Ohio grows and continues to grow. Is guided by knowledge, goodness, knowledge, and courage. Okay. We have a few people who are staples. We say a prayer for a man in also, I believe, North Carolina, and his wife. She's very ill, and they just feel trapped financially. We have a phenomenal customer in South Carolina. May she have luck in all parts of her life, including games of chance. We've got a man here who he actually purchased 6 months of rituals, and that ended last month, I think. But we can still work for him. A Pennsylvania man, may he attract love in all parts of his life. May he attract the love that's right for him. Wonderful man from Arkansas, retired truck driver, good man who's really picked on and laughed at by, of all people in his Bible study, because he's not a great reader and they make fun of him. It's horrendous. I got a letter from him today that was alluding to some of this bullying. It's shocking. May he have strength, and may he surround himself with people that are more supportive. Okay, we have a woman who wants to have the right politicians elected. New Jersey woman. We've got a man in California who is a wonderful customer for many, many years. May he get all the blessings he desires. We've got a wonderful man, retired Army Reverend, very, very, very spiritual man from Minnesota, who's, I count him as a friend. May he do well in all parts of life, may he overcome obstacles and so forth. We have a woman in Texas. May she get all the help that she needs for her son and for herself. I've got a man in Pennsylvania with his daughter. May they both have all kinds of blessings in life. Good man. Some of my customers I really connect with. I really love them. Okay. And I think we're moving right along here. All right. Dear God, we give thanks for each other. We give thanks for you. We give thanks for each other. We give thanks for our life. We give thanks that we have the ability. I give thanks that I have the ability to spiritually uplift people. And I want to continue to do that. Myself and a member of the Grandma Rosa Dream Team are going to Jerusalem on Thursday. I am absolutely grateful and floored by all the people who have mailed in and requested their prayers and intentions be brought to Jerusalem and blessed. I am absolutely grateful to all the people who have sent donations in. I said we would take your prayers. There's no charge, but if you wanted to donate to help offset the trip, because as you can imagine, two people flying there, plus hotels and so forth, and I'm certainly not an extravagant person by any stretch of the imagination. Everything is basic, everything is pretty much the least expensive, acceptable way, whether that be food, whether that be accommodations, least expensive. That's reasonably acceptable. I don't want to stay somewhere that's got a dirty bed or something, of course, but we're certainly not anywhere near extravagant. Everything is very customary, and I am so grateful for those that chose to contribute. I'm also grateful to all the people that have been buying recently. We have a birthstone offer out, a birthstone jewelry offer out, and it's been a tremendous success, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm just grateful for all of our customers, and I'm grateful for the fact that I have ideas and continually have ideas on how to inspire people and hopefully how to grow, how to help them grow and just feel more empowered, encouraged, capable. I'm very optimistic about the Jerusalem trip. I think it'll open up a lot of new possibilities, new products, new services, and so forth, all with the intention of giving benefit and further encouragement and empowerment to our great customer friends. By combining tenets of Christianity, by combining lessons of Jesus Christ, and by also combining a little good old-fashioned earth-based folk magic, because in fact most of our customers come from traditions that are folk traditions, and as a matter of fact, if you go back far enough, every single human being does. But most of our customer friends, most members of the Grandma Rosa family, have folk tradition in the not too recent past in their family. And so combining Christianity with some folk traditions, as long as it's kind of in harmony with good work, with the Bible, with God, I think is, from a marketing standpoint, it's hitting a mark. And from an ethical, religion, inspirational standpoint, I also think it's okay in hitting a mark on some levels. All right. Now I'm going to gather. So we give gratitude, and the last is recognition. The last is release. And release is when I take all of the herbs that I've sprinkled while saying the prayers over everybody's names, while talking about us shifting the way we think to attract new energies and new people and new things into our life. I've been sprinkling the herbs, and I'm going to gather everything up now, and then I'm going to go outside and release the herbs. and then the ideas is to not have anxiety over our goals, but to give it a solid shot, and then to some extent let nature give you some cues, let the divine kind of send you out some ideas, let the little voice inside of you kind of stick an idea or a notion in there. That's how I got the whole idea about the Jerusalem. It's kind of, I put enough I put enough thought into, like, or enough, I mentioned the request enough that I want to get more and more effective at giving people spiritual um, strength and spiritual support. And one day, boom, I was thinking about a vacation, and it just hit me. I looked at some places on vacation and nothing seemed to move me. And all of a sudden it was like, you don't want to go on vacation. You want to go away, but to grow. And the best place to do that is the birthplace of your religion, your family religion, your core guiding values. And that would be Jesus Christ. As an aside, I love antiquities and I love history, and so Jerusalem being the actual three of the world's great religions being having a strong presence in Jerusalem is only a big plus. All right, I got a candle burning over here. You're going to watch that. You're going to watch these. I will be right back. I'm going to release the herbs up to underneath the full moon on this September full moon, the harvest moon. It's a beautiful, beautiful moon out there tonight. I will be right back. Why is this? Dear God, dear great customer friends, candle burners, customer friends from previous months, we are now coming to an end of our rituals and ritual prayers under the September full moon. I am absolutely grateful to all of you on every level, and I thank you so much for your support. We will certainly always, always, always do everything we can to support and boost you. I will be contacting you with some pictures from tonight. We'll also be contacting you with some pictures of your prayers and your hopes, intentions, pictures, and so forth being blessed in the Holy Lands. I thank you and I wish you a good night, and may everyone be blessed. Thank you.